Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10 finale and a little bit of an update on the release date for the finale, as well as like a release date update on a lot of The Walking Dead properties. 2020 is actually a pretty big year for The Walking Dead. As we all know, production on, everything shut down, post-production, pre-production, well, not pre-production, they're still writing Season 11, but like active pre-production, and obviously the season 10 finale, they couldn't finish the VFX and all that kind of stuff because of the coronavirus, and now everything is getting delayed. So we're all sort of like wondering when the dates are going to be. And today we have a little bit of an update video, which we're going to be talking about when we can expect some of the Walking Dead stuff to come back and air. Hopefully you guys are all doing well, during these times, and please stay safe, wash your hands, stay indoors as much as you can. Hopefully everything gets back to normal as soon as possible. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You can't be making people work during these times, so stuff getting delayed is totally reasonable. But we do have a little bit of an update from. We have an update on Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 and when that's probably going to be airing, so we can sort of map out when the other Walking Dead properties are going to air as well because of that. Now again, Season 10 or 2020 is a pretty big season because we had Season 10B, we had Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, we had the new show, and then we had Season 11. So, a lot of Walking Dead in 2020. So, expect things to, I'm kind of expecting Walking Dead things to be on at the same time, which we're going to get to right now in just a second. I guess general spoiler warning. I'm not really going to be talking about the shows too much, but I always like giving a general spoiler warning in case you aren't caught up. I don't want to say something accidentally that spoils it for you. But yeah, we got some information from Denai Garcia, who plays Luciana on Fear the Walking Dead. She was talking about when Fear the Walking Dead will launch, and I'm gonna go ahead and read it from the article, and then we'll discuss what it could mean with the other Walking Dead properties. Alright, so the article says the new season of Fear will launch sometime in August, according to star Denai Garcia. That's the latest start to a season since August 23rd series premiere in 2015. So that was way back in season 1. Fear in recent years returned mid-April for the second and fourth seasons and early June for the third and fifth seasons, typically running through late September or October. So that is very important right there. Running through late September or October, and October is when the Walking Dead usually starts. So that's what I was talking about before, when we can maybe expect Walking Dead properties to be on at the same time, which would be a little bit like cool, but also a little bit maybe too much. I mean, I guess there's never too much Walking Dead, but I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. But the thing that I'm curious about is, are they still gonna be on Monday nights? Like, if it's two Walking Dead properties at the same time, like maybe Season 11 and Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead at the same time, will maybe Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead be playing at 10 p.m.? Or maybe like an hour earlier. Maybe The Walking Dead plays at 8 and then Fear at 9. Or maybe Fear the Walking Dead gets moved to a Monday. I don't really see The Walking Dead getting moved because that's The Walking Dead. It's their main show. It's the show that gets the most viewers. So I don't really see that show getting moved too much. Maybe an hour forward to 8, like I just said, but I don't see it getting moved to another day. I could, however, see Fear the Walking Dead getting moved to like a Monday or something. But yeah, this is interesting because if it does premiere in August, that it's gonna go on until like November. So I don't know if Season 11 is going to get pushed back. I mean, they are working on pre-production according to Angela Kang, like they're writing and stuff like that, but active pre-production is not going on, which means like they're going out scouting, looking for stuff. So that kind of stuff happens, which I'm assuming they're not doing because everything is shut down. So that's what I mean. Like once everything gets back to normal, they will continue that. So we'll see if they start filming in May, because they usually start filming in May. I don't think they will. I really don't, because I mean, it just isn't. I mean, if we're on lockdown right now, there's no way they're gonna start filming as soon as lockdown is done. They have to prep for it. So maybe June or July, or it really depends when lockdown is done, and then set a time from there once everyone gets back to work and they start continuing. I mean, we don't know how far along they were. But Season 11 doesn't have to get delayed. That's not what I'm trying to say, because obviously they'll be done with the first episode before it airs. So it doesn't have to get delayed, season 11. And I don't think it will. Maybe it'll get delayed to November, but I don't think it'll get delayed like, to 2021 or something like that. So maybe until November. But even November, Fear the Walking Dead will be on if it starts in August. Especially like late August, it'll go on until the next until like November and December. I mean, if it starts late August, it might even go up to early December because of the break between episode 8 and 9. I don't even know what they're gonna do with that. And maybe this is where the world beyond comes in, because that's also airing. It's gonna be 10 episodes, so we don't know when it's gonna be airing, but it was originally going to air after the season 10 finale. So I'm assuming it's still going to happen after the season 10 finale. So it's probably going to be for Fear the Walking Dead. Again, it's just so tough to see exactly when it's going to happen. But it probably is going to be overlapping one another. Like The World Beyond and Fear the Walking Dead will go on at the same time, and then Fear the Walking Dead season 6 and The Walking Dead season 11 will be going on at the same time, which I'm not complaining. More Walking Dead, the better. We love The Walking Dead here, but it does look like things are going to be happening that way, unless they want to delay stuff even further. But I don't think, all these stuff are filmed. Maybe they have a little bit of post-production to do, but all these things are filmed, so I think it just depends when everything gets back to normal. And this is when it kind of relates to The Walking Dead season 10 finale, because that obviously is going to air before everything. There's no way they're going to air, I don't think they're going to air The World Beyond before the finale, or they're going to air Fear the Walking Dead before the finale. I think it's going to go the way it was originally, but just everything gets pushed back a little bit. So that's when it comes up. So if Fear the Walking Dead is going to be airing in August, that means The World Beyond would be going before that, and it's only 10 episodes, so I'm assuming it's gonna be like, it's not gonna have like a break in between episode 5 and 6, maybe like a 2-week break. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's only 10 episodes, so it's not gonna be like an 8 and 8, maybe a 5 and 5, and maybe a little bit of a break, but I don't think it's gonna be like a 2-month break like the regular Walking Dead shows have. I wouldn't be surprised, especially since everything is already getting delayed and pushed back and sort of like being on top of one another. I wouldn't be surprised if The World Beyond gets like 10 episodes straight. So that's 10 weeks straight from August. So, maybe I'm thinking like June. I'm thinking June is when the season 10 finale will air. That is if everything gets back to normal. We don't know what's going to happen, but assuming, because they did say that, they were talking about Greg Nicotero and the VFX supervisor who works in The Walking Dead. They were talking about why they couldn't finish the finale, and it's because of the VFX, and there's no way they could have done it because they were working in Los Angeles. Los Angeles got shut down, and they couldn't work on it. But they said they were 2 weeks away, or like it takes 2 weeks to do the episode. Like that's how much work they were gonna do, and they got about a week and a half through. I think this was Angela King who said this specifically. She said they got through a week and a half of it until LA got shut down. So they have maybe a couple days left, and they were gonna finish it. So that's what I mean. Like as soon as everything gets back to normal and people go back to work, it's not gonna take that long to finish it. So June is what I'm thinking. Maybe late May. Again, we don't know when everything's gonna go back to normal and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be June. And it's gonna be like a special episode. But I'm pretty excited for it because it's gonna be like a special episode. They said, which I don't know. I mean, they just said airing as a special episode later in the year, but I'm sure they weren't planning on that. It just happened. But it does look to be a pretty big episode. Like it's Maggie's return, the end of the Whisperer battle. So it is going to be a pretty exciting episode. I'm very excited for it. And then leading into The World Beyond. So there's going to be a lot of Walking Dead, but that's when I kind of see it happening. Right now on AMC on Sunday nights, I think it's Killing Eve is on, and I looked it up. The first two seasons of Killing Eve both have 8 episodes. And yeah, I'm assuming the third season will also have 8 episodes. So I don't think you're going to cut off Killing Eve and then put on The Walking Dead at that time and then continue Killing Eve. I think you're going to let Killing Eve stop. Right now, this Sunday, or like yesterday, I'm making this video on Monday. So April 19th was episode 2. So they have, episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So just a couple more weeks until Killing Eve is done. So that's what I mean. I kind of see the Walking Dead season 10 finale airing in June. Let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, there's a lot of Walking Dead like overlapping one another. I don't think they're gonna move the main show though. I think the main show will continue being at 9 p.m. Like season 11, that is. If it does air in 2020, like late 2020. They might even hold it off to December. Who knows? They might hold it off until season 6 is done. We don't know all the details, but right now things look to be overlapping because there's just so much Walking Dead, So we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think about all this, your thoughts and opinions. I just quickly wanted to make this update video because with Denai Garcia, who plays Luciana, saying that it'll air sometime in August, it sort of gives us an idea of the other Walking Dead properties and kind of helps out, with the mapping of it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Again, let me know all your thoughts and opinions. I am going to wrap it up there for this, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating, and for more Walking Dead videos, be sure to subscribe. Again, I hope you guys are all doing well. Please stay indoors and stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.